Here's a simple tax lien and deed profit strategy that's really going to help you take the profits from your tax lien and deed business and create a safe and secure future for yourself and your family. So, as we dive into this and as you start tax lien and deed investing, it's going to be a quality problem of what do you do with the money you make and the profits? How do you spend it? How should you reinvest it? And taking that approach. So that is a situation that all of you will find yourself in if you just take action with this business. And that is obviously the first step. And you're watching this right now, which means you are getting serious about taking action to buying some liens and deeds. And the biggest thing with this stuff is that consistency, right? It's just showing up, doing it, and executing. It's, there's not a secret pill. Well, I guess if there was a make money in real estate pill, it'd be a good one. I would definitely buy that pill. But what I want to chat about here today is some strategy and some long-term thinking, because a big part of this is thinking things through to the end, and how you're going to set things up now can kind of really help, right? It's like when you're traveling on a GPS, you put the destination in first. This summer did a big road trip from where did I go? Washington to Utah, down to Colorado, up through Wyoming, and all that sort of stuff. And I didn't put in every little mini town in between. I put the destination in first, and then the GPS fills it in as you go. So that's why it's important to have those goals as beacons here today. And we're going to dive in. If you're just tuning in, I'm Dustin Hahn. Been working with tax liens and deeds now for about 20 years. So this channel is here to help you get started in the business and help you use tax liens and deeds to help you quit that job and create that legacy that you're looking for. If you like this content, hit thumbs up on this video. Ask me a question in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And once again, if you haven't got the free training below, the ABCs of tax lien and deed investing, which will show you step by step how to get the deals that we talk about in these videos, along with the trainings, Tax Lien and Deed 101, 100 tax lien facts, and get a deal in 30 days or less. And of course, Murphy's Law has my front door buzzing right during the live stream, because that's just how things work in life. So here we go. Continuing on, there's a book that I was recommended to lately, and it's called Profit First. And basically, it goes off of the Parkinson's law of the classic saying that the amount of time it takes you to do a task will expand to the amount of time it takes to do a task will expand to basically the amount of time you have. So if you have 2 weeks to do something, it's going to take you the full 2 weeks. Versus if you have, 4 days to do something, you're going to get that same thing done in 4 days. And I definitely like to leave things to the last minute. So it's the same with this. And the profit first principle is the fact that when you make money from your flips, before you deduct any expenses, take the profit first and set it aside. And it's a great idea to have multiple accounts for this, like one for your taxes, for your flips, it could be personal taxes, and basically putting it into individual buckets, because the principle is that the profits will erode in proportion to basically the expenses that you're going to have. So using this really can help you as you start to flip and to just get ahead of it, right? Because if it just goes into one big bucket, then it's really easy for just 100 little holes in that bucket to basically erode it. And it's kind of like the same principle. A friend of mine made a good point the other day when it comes to, like, say, a fitness journey, where it is way easier to lose your progress than it is, right? Like if you're on a fitness journey, it could take you, 2-3 months to hit a goal, but you could literally undo it within a couple weeks. So it's kind of the same thing in this business, to where if you have a profit, it could take you months to work for it. So it doesn't really make sense to just go blow it with a night at the club, right? So that is a little helpful insight as you're getting into this and starting to approach things, to just kind of have a good handle on it and think things through, and starting with the end in mind, which is super important as you are getting into this. So just wanted to hop on here quick for a couple minutes. And from here, we have a great new series on getting tax liens. So you'll see somewhere in the playlist around here where myself and Corey walk you through on how to start getting some of these tax liens here that are available right now. It's getting a lot of really good reviews. People are really liking it. It's literally a step-by-step training. So you'll see that there when you'll see it there. Sorry. You'll see that there. Probably I'll put a link to it here below and check that out. And once again, if you want some help with this stuff, you can book a call. There's a link to book a call below, and make sure to get the ABCs of tax lien and deed investing as well. That is in the description below. Timothy has a question. Do you put the money down for tax liens? Do you put money down when you register for options to get the tax? Sorry, I'm Timothy. I'm trying to read your question here correctly. Do you put that money you put down when you register for options to get the tax deed lien purchase? So when you register for an auction, they could have several different requirements when you register. Sometimes you might have to put money into an escrow account. A lot of the times in person, they won't have that. It just kind of depends on the lien sale and the county. It's really not the same for many. It's not the same across the board, right? So that's why you always have to go ahead and check and see what that specific county requires as far as when it comes to registering. So definitely go check, right? Some of these places might want a $5,000 deposit. Some of them might not want anything. So that's going to be up to you. Now, a lot of the lien states, you might have to put money into some escrow because same thing, you might bid on a lien. Maybe you don't want it and change your mind. So that's why they do that. So once again, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Just wanted to hop on here quick today. Check out some of the other videos. And once again, if you want my help, there's a link below. You can book a call. We can see maybe if we can help you as well. All right. We'll see you in the next one.